What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? I appreciate y'all patience. For anybody that stuck around to go through this, I really appreciate y'all patience. Junior and them had a game tonight, JV game tonight, and Calandra's still working, so you know I had to I had to stay at the school. I mean, stay yes, I had to stay at the school to pick him up. So let me pin this comment at the top. Pin the link at the top. All right, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. It's pinned to the top. Anybody that want to pull up, ask anything, share anything, feel free to do so. The link is in the chat. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. First things first, I'm the realist. First things first, I like to welcome y'all to the price action recap of 9/29/22. If this is your first time joining us, I like to say welcome. If it's not your first time joining us, I still like to say welcome and thank you. Welcome to the gang. If you're new to Tim's Tidbit or don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Algo's internet every single day and talk about the price action. Talk about what we think the stock market going to do today, what we going to think it's going to do this week, what we think it's going to do next month. We just talk about the price action. Started out sharing everything that I knew about trading and investing and stuff like that with friends and family. And once I shared all I had to know, now I just go live every single day and talk about the price action to, let people see what a full-time trader would do in a situation. Do I know it all? No, I don't. Am I the best? No, I'm not. Am I the worst? No, I'm not. I don't believe it's about being good or bad or right or wrong. It's about making money and not losing money. That's what it's all about. So that's why I share for the free 99. Take the money that you will put into a course and put it into the market. I was checking to see if I had my light on. I don't have on my Soul Glow. That's it, man. Sales pitch over. I ain't got nothing to sell. All I want y'all to do is hit the like button. Just hit the like button for me. See, now I got my Soul Glow. Just let your soul glow. You can't, let me see. Y'all can't see the difference. Let me show you the difference. This right here, no soul glow. No soul glow. Just let your soul glow. I'm trying not to let the light fall on my head. Let me see. The first thing I see when I glance over there is I want a free 99 refund. That's the first thing I see. How is that the first thing I see when it's in the middle of the chat, man? Let's see who in the chat. What's up here to learn and share? What's going on, Trevor? What, cool it now. Ooh, watch out. What's up, cool it? Al wish his mom watching. Aloysius mom watching. Okay. Andre Aloysius, I see you. That's my first time ever seeing that name. I ain't gonna hold you because I will remember Aloysius Jenkins. All right, then, welcome. If this ain't your first time pulling up Aloysius mom watching, I jollipies. But if it's your first time, welcome. Michelle Tucker, what's going on, Michelle Tucker? What's up, Laverne? How you do? Hey, how you doing? Spider-Man has arrived. And of course, Robinson is in the building. What's up, Heinz C? You know what I'm saying? Go talk to management. She's still at work. Yes, it did. Y'all know I cannot. Hey, my reading don't be reading sometime, man. Hey, let's go over here and look at the price action. How many of y'all say action like that now? You got to say price action. Let me get this stuff off of here. Get out of here. Order block. Get out of there. Order block. Let's see what's going on, man. What did we do today? Let's see here. We at the open, we came down Baby Yo Street in the Range Rover. from 9 o'clock until 10:15. I mean, from 9:30 to 10:15, we plummeted. We came down, took out sell side liquidity below the we made a new overnight low on the 8:45 candle right after the news. Then we came down, made a new low, came all the way down and took the sell side liquidity up under this low here at, we had some levels marked here earlier, but I don't have them anymore. So the low was 36.3275, right? Now, if you were paying attention today, right, you see right here, well, we came above, then came back down, then came back to again, and we was like kind of struggling right up in here, this area here, this little area right here. That was that old funky June low. Let's go see if we can find it. June low right here. That old funky June low. Y'all know the lows and the highs be acting as like magnets for price, right? Be acting as magnets for price, right? Let's go back down. We're gonna, right. It ain't as evident on, it's kind of evident on the 60 minute. See how we made a order block right there on the 60 minute. We made an order block here on the 60 minute, and then we sold down some more, came back to it, and then kind of struggled right there after hours, and we finally pushed up. Now that we got up here, let's see how it work out in this little rejection block area. Shout out ICTB talk about rejection blocks, like when you have candles with the bodies are equal, but they have wicks at the top, and then he be looking at the wick from the wick to here. This is what he be looking at as a rejection block. Let's see how this play out. Right, this area right there, from the highest wick down to the highest body, but these bodies are the same. So this area right here, shout out ICT, he be calling this a rejection block. When like the candles come back up, when the bodies of the candle get into this area, but it don't pierce through the highs, right? He called that a rejection block, where the bodies of the candle come in and soak up the liquidity, and then it'll go back down. And then the reverse is the same if it was, a rejection block on the bottom side. But we got the candles with the equal bodies, we got the wicks above, and now in the after hours we have come up. You see we touched it the first time with a wick and pushed back down, but now we've gotten up into it with bodies of the candles. Now that the bodies of the candles are up here, looking to see if this rejection block pushes us back down, right? I jumped all the way to the end of the day, but as you see, we came down, we and took this the sell side liquidity under there and pushed back up. Now remember, we had took out external liquidity yesterday, right? We took out external liquidity yesterday, and then but we failed to take out, and we came all the way down a stone's throw away from external liquidity today, right? External liquidity today, but we failed to take it. So now I'm looking to see if we actually take this sell side out. That's what I'm leaning toward. I'm leaning toward us continuing down either tonight or in the London or in the New York session. I'm leaning toward us continuing this trek down to take out the sell side, because it's hard for me to believe that we came up and took out this buy side and come this close to this sell side and not take it. And when you look over here at the three indices, right, you have the NQ that's pretty much got equal lows with the June low, right? They pretty much got equal lows with it's barely poked through, and then the Dow got a nice little run into the June lows, right? On the daily, got a nice little run into the June lows and got down into this fair value gap right here. but not quite into this order block, right? Not quite into this order block, but and right now we got relative equal lows again on the Dow, and then the ES, the same thing. We got, you know, we got relative equal lows again, and we got down below the June lows more than but the NQ still haven't got that nice flush yet. So the market just seems really heavy to me. And again, we did not take out this external liquidity, but we came very, very, very close to it. Very close to it. You know, so let's just see how that play out. That's just my thoughts on it. That's all we did today. We had one nice move down after the open, and then we just kind of like retrace back up. I mean, we off of buy side and sell side, set an order block, then push back down again, and then we retrace back up to that order block, and now we working on this rejection block right here to see how this play out. See how this rejection block play out. Let's look at it on the lower time frame to see if we can get a little bit more detail. Look at it on the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, we came down, came up. Now, if we break past this high, that'll set us up. Excuse me, that'll set us up on a breaker going to the upside. If this rejection block hold, that'll set us up for a failure swing to push back down. Again, we came down, right? We came down, ran the sell side, right? Pushed back up, then took out the sell side below that one that we just took out. Got into the wick of this 15-minute order block, right? And then we pushed back up. Now, if this rejection block does its job and push us down, this last leg up will be a failure swing, right? Meaning we failed to break this high right here, meaning we failed to make this a breaker, to complete this as a breaker. As of now, if we continue up and break this high at 3672.50, then that will give us a breaker. I could have just used that box right there. I'll leave the rejection block in place. That's the that would be the entire breaker. 15-minute breaker. Right. That'll be the entire breaker right there. Let me hide this for a second. That will be the entire breaker right there, the entire 15-minute breaker. And then this is the body. This will be the body of the breaker if we break through and clear out these highs. Just say if we come back up to this order block right over here, this bearish order block that we set right here just before market open. If we push all the way back up to that, then now boom, we've broke through that high, and now we got a breaker here. We can look to trade back down to it and take off. Right. So yeah, let's see how that play out. That's pretty much what I'm looking at. Because the price action was, you know, all the action pretty much was like in the morning. Then we retrace back up. Lunchtime, if you trade during lunch, you may or may not have had an opportunity to go short there. If your risk tolerance is large enough to take this big of a fair value gap trade, because we had a break in market structure, retrace back to the fair value gap. Right, we came fell just short of the bottom of this low. Didn't quite get to 50% of the fair value gap, but if your risk tolerance allow you to take a trade off of that, with your stop loss being up above this high at 3,700, then that would have been a short during lunchtime. And then That's about it, man. That's about it. The price action, all the action was in the morning. If you ask my opinion, because after lunch, 1300, we pushed down, and then we started climbing back up at the end of the day, and we closed right at this order block right there. We stopped at this order block, wick down, and then now in the aftermarket, we're making a slow trek up, looking like we want to maybe take out a high, maybe stop at this rejection block and push back down. But we shall see. Let's go over here and see what Spylene looking like. I don't have Al Gore's internet open. I need a browser. Give me a browser so we can go over there and talk to our friends. Spylene, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey there, Spylene. Hey, how you doing? What's up, Spylene? Okay, Spylene, we have a new daily and weekly bottom. Right, we came down and set a new daily and weekly bottom on Spylene. Right, new daily and weekly bottom. Let me get my lines together here. Unlock this right here. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna move this daily line and just remember that, and I just name this daily and weekly. Right, so I don't have all of that right now. Day box bottom. Okay, and as you see, we came very, very, very close to this daily fair value gap right here, right? And we turned around and wicked off of it. Now, according to how we was consolidating here, right? We was consolidating this range, made a swing low on the daily while we was in this range, right? And then we came down and broke below it, right? Boom. Y'all know how I feel about that. I want to go this way, not quite yet, right? Started backing up. That's another reason why I say the market looking very, very heavy, because we came down, we broke this swing low right here, did not take this fair value gap, came very close. We came down to 359.70, and the top of that gap is 359.29, right? Came very close to it, and then wicked up off of it. So the market is looking very heavy, very, very heavy. Tomorrow is the last day of the month. Tomorrow is the end of September. Tomorrow is I think it's quarterly. Is it quarterly expirations? I think tomorrow is quarterly expirations, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, for like the options and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's quarterly expirations tomorrow. So expect some type of volatility, because people have to move in, and they have to move in and out of positions. Most of the time, the big boys do it over the week. They don't just move all out in one day. They do it over the week. As you can see, you know what I'm saying, we've had some crazy up and down days. Look at the price moves over the whole week. Look at the range. The whole week we got the same. The candles are approximately the same size over the whole week, right? And now during the consolidation range, if as you notice, we started out here, pushed to the top of the range, went to the bottom of the range, did both, we closed near the top, closed near the bottom, went to the top, closed near the bottom, opened up, closed near the top again, ran the buy side liquidity to the top, then came down and delivered it to the bottom down here. So, we took it at the top, then delivered it at the bottom, boom, and then wicked off. So let's see how it play out, man. And we're still in the bear market. We're still in the bear trend, overall bearish trend. We're still in the bear trend. We're still in the bearish narrative. We don't have any good news. So tomorrow at best, maybe, and we got PCE tomorrow. Tomorrow at best, maybe, you know, a nothing burger, you know, but I really ain't, you know, I typically don't come in and be like, oh, I really ain't feeling no super bullish activity tomorrow because, again, we're down. How much on the week? Let's see how much we down on the week. All right. So on the week so far, we are down 1.4%. Right. On the month so far, we are down 8.2%. We're down 8% on the month. Right. So be careful. Be careful. This is one of them times where, or I don't know, Raggy. Or I don't know, Raggy. What y'all what y'all talk about in here? We did what Apple wanted. What Apple was like dead today. Let me see what's going on with Apple. Look at that. Golly. Apple gapped down yesterday, and then it tried to recover some, but then Apple gapped down today and sold off so hard. Right? And you see at the end of the day when Apple bounced a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That's what like helped pull the market up some. But looking at Apple, just got down into this fair value gap right there. I don't know, boy. You think they gonna go shopping tomorrow? Who gonna go shopping tomorrow? Tesla. What Tesla got going on? Ooh, Tesla got equal lows. Ooh, Tesla got equal low. Who going shopping tomorrow? Tesla, Google. Ooh, Google ran lows, wicked up. Ooh, who going shopping tomorrow? They gonna be buying tomorrow, y'all. Go Apple, Microsoft. Ooh, look at Microsoft. All the big boys hurting. Let's look at the what's the name? The heat map real quick for the day. Let's look at the heat map real quick for the day. See what a goes on. What's going on? Oh, ugly. Apple down almost 5%. Google down. Meta down. Everybody, Nvidia down. Do it outside of the sectors. No group. Ooh. We look at all this red. Who buying tomorrow? What's up, Tim Dog? What's going on? Yep, quarterlies. Appreciate that. What's up, Kareem? What's going on, Tanya? What's happening? What's up, Tim Dog? What's up with you, man? Hey, that's all I got, man. Amazon. Y'all see what Amazon did, man? Amazon was down almost 3%, 2.75%. 2.75%. Look at that. Amazon down almost 3%, 2.75% today. Tesla down almost 7%. Big boys down. Yeah, all the big boys was down today. Everybody was down. Yeah, that's it, man. I don't see nothing else in the chat, man. Like I said, you know, wasn't a whole lot to talk about. Wasn't a whole lot to talk about today, man. It was just a you know what I'm saying, a drop in the morning, slight bounce in the evening. That's all it was. Wasn't nothing major at all. Hey, Apple sitting on top of another daily fair value gap is going to get it too. Yeah, Apple looking Apple looking like forbidden fruit right now. Where did my mouse go? Apple looking like forbidden fruit right now. We came down, kissed this fair value gap, pushed back up a tad bit. But dig this on Apple though. Look at this right here. This what I'm looking at on Apple. This what I'm gonna draw a little bit, y'all. I know this Apple. I know this ain't the SPY, but Apple is the biggest holding in the SPY. So I'm gonna draw on Apple. If I turn my tablet on, thus far, it looked like that rejection block doing its job. If we break through this order block right here, if we clear through this order block right here and keep pushing down, then this rejection block done did its job. Well, actually, for like a smaller scalp, this rejection block did its job already. You know what I'm saying? Shout out ICT with, you know what I'm saying, be putting out the good info, man. Let me share my other screen. Cool it. Get all off my screen, man. Why you be staying up there on my screen? All on my screen. Y'all know the rules. Get off the screen. Hey, for anybody who just pulling up, these just jokes. That's how me and the gang get down. Y'all see what Robson always be doing in here every time he come in here every single day with the foolery. All right. Okay, now give me a screenshot. 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 Did it not give me a screenshot? Oh, it's putting it up there. I'm like, why is it putting my screenshot out? Man, what's going on with my computer, man? Robinson, it's his fault. All right, I ain't got to blow it up. I ain't gonna be able to blow it up. Okay, now, y'all follow with me now. Y'all see this right here? Y'all know what this is right here? Everybody know what this is right here. Coming from here, going up, coming back down. Somebody put in the chat what this is. Tim Dog. Is Tim Dog the new person? Don't nobody put it in the chat yet. Tim Dog. What is this right here? What is this called? This big capital A looking pattern, right? Go ahead, hater. Go ahead, find the thumbs down button. Hey, Tim Dog. Ain't Tim Dog the person that pulled up and said they was new? Tim Dog, what's this right here? Coming from this red candle over here, going all the way up to this peak, then coming back down this way. What is that called right there, Tim Dog? Ain't no wrong answers. Just shout it out. I give you 10 seconds while I start drawing. Right? So we came here, right? Went up and we came down and we've stopped right there. Right? We've stopped right there. So now, bearish momentum. Very good. That is bearish momentum. But the exact thing that I'm looking for is, come on, Tim. Market maker sell model, right? The market maker sell model. The market maker sell model is shaped like a capital letter A, right? The market starts at a point. It goes up to a certain point. Then it comes back down and typically runs the sell side liquidity up under the beginning of the sell model. Right over here, we got, I probably should have put this here. All right, I'm put this here. Market maker sell model. Over here, we got a market maker buy model, right? And that's why I say typically, because you don't have to get all the way up to the peak, because the buy model can start. This right here is the liquidity that they wanted to get to before selling off. So they came down, went up, ran the liquidity above there, looked like it got into this bearish order block right there and started to sell back off. So now here we are. We got the buy model. I mean the sell model came up, we came down, right? And where are we now? We're right here, right? At a bullish order block, right? This is our bullish order block right there, right? We came down to that bullish order block and then start to wick back up, right? So now we are a stone's throw away from these lows and these lows, right? Y'all already know when it's this close, I'm looking at this as being the target for the run on liquidity because it's a stone's throw away, right? I'm looking at that to be the ultimate run on liquidity, right? So now, even if this is the ultimate run on liquidity, right? Even if this is the ultimate run on liquidity, we've come to, right, the order block. Let me get some of these lines out of my way. Get out of my way, lines. Get everything out of my way. Okay, so let me put a line on here. Let me put a line on this right here. Where's my line? At the bottom of that. Okay. Go to my fibber wibbers. 50% of this body. We're going to get both because it's two candles. All right. So 50% is just below that. All right. 140.01. Close enough for government work. 140.02 will work. Right. Let's change this color to red. All right. So we came to. God dog it. I did it again. I keep forgetting. I be trying to hit baseball. And get out of here, Phibbs. Don't need you no more. Okay. All right. So we came down. If y'all don't know what I was doing, I was checking to see if we had come down to 50% of this this bullish order block right here. And when you have the order blocks, when you have a bullish order block on the buy side, when you're coming back down, when you come into it on the sell side, you can get a reaction to the upside, right? So let's say Apple, how we started to react up. How much of reaction will we get? Will it continue tomorrow, or will this bounce up be the reaction that it calls for, and we continue to come down to get this sell side liquidity? Either way it go, Apple is looking to complete its market maker sell model. You know what I'm saying? Is it looking to complete it? Can it just stop right there and go back up? Yes, it can. Is the guarantee that we come run this liquidity under here? No, it's not. But when you look at what Apple got going on, we got a lot going on up under this. We got a fair value gap that we. Man, what's going on? Oh, I got to get a screenshot. Let me get lead the lines there. I'm like, what's going on? But I ain't got a screenshot. God dog it, Tim. I just did it again. Okay. So looking at what we got going on with Apple here, we got a fair value gap here that we got partially in. We didn't completely fill, right? Fair value gap we didn't completely fill. We got just barely in a little bit. The orange line is what we got in. 50% of this daily order block over here is the red line. This daily order block over here is the red line. I was moving the thing without the mouse. The red line is 50% of this order block. We got a daily fair value gap that we barely got into. When we come down below this swing low right here, we got a nice gap up right there. So we got a complete in between these candles right here. It's a complete gap and a huge, I don't know if you would consider this a volume imbalance. This is just a complete gap up because it is, this wick is not overlapping that one. So that wouldn't even be a volume imbalance. That's just a complete gap up. So we got a complete gap up, right? And then at the complete gap up, we have an order block, a daily order block right there, right? So it's a lot going on with Apple to the downside. So that's why I feel like this area down here is the ultimate target. Even if we don't go there tomorrow or next week, this it feels like the ultimate target. Can they just reverse and go the other way? Sure it can. Sure it can. Looking at the what's the name has done its job. The rejection block that we was talking about right there, the rejection block has done its job. And for anybody that pulled up late or don't understand what I'm saying, we got two candles with equal bodies right there, right? This red candle, this green candle, red candle right here, they got equal bodies right there, right? Anytime you have the candles with, I ain't gonna say anytime, but what I learned from ICT on what a rejection block is, right? So we have this area right here is considered the rejection block, right? Once the bodies of candles come into this area, you anticipate this area rejecting price. You see how when we came up in like, so we got the bodies are total equals and the wicks are up. So once you get them equal bodies, right, even if it's 1, 2, 3 candles, you go from the farthest away wick, the lowest if it's down, the highest if it's up, down to the highest body if it's a closure, if it's an open, depending on if it's a green candle or a red candle, right? So this area is the rejection block. Then when price trades back up into it and the body of a candle gets into that area, the body of the candle is what soaks up the liquidity in this area right here. And that's what ICT deems a rejection block. A rejection block right there. And so like that. And so it has done its job. The rejection block has done its job. Where's the X on that, X on that, and then we just came down and tapped that sell side, the sell side below this consolidation. Now let's see how this play out. We have a fair value gap right there to the, man, I'm going all into this again. Sometimes I can't help it. I just, I'm saying, I just start running my mouth about the charts and then just get to going. I wasn't even supposed to be talking about that. I was talking about something totally different. Hey, I think that's it. You welcome, Tim Dog. You welcome, Tim Dog. Like I say, man, ain't no wrong answers in this. Because you're right. That is bearish momentum. You know what I'm saying? There's no wrong answers in this. Don't let, not just Tim Dog, everybody, don't let nobody make you, I'm gonna come on full screen to say this. Don't let nobody make you feel like their way is the only way, or the way you look at stuff is wrong. There's no right, there's no wrong. There's only making money and losing money. There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat in this stock market. If what you're doing is working, anybody that's trying to tell you something different, everybody in the gang know what's over there. What's over there? Somebody put in the chat what's over there. It starts with a D, got 2 O's in the middle, and end with an R. It's right over there. We all still learning, Tim Dog. We all still learning. We still learn. Every single day is a teachable moment. Every single day is a teachable moment. You have to be willing to learn something new every day. Never get so complacent that you feel like you can't learn nothing else, because this market will chew you up and spit you out. That's why I study and study and study and study, because I want to stay sharp in this market. I don't care about being right. I don't care about being wrong. I care about making money and losing money. I care about people in the spider gang making money and losing money. That's why I come on here every single day and I share my thoughts and I try to point it out both sides and I try to explain why I'm looking at the upside, why I'm looking at the downside, what economic influence can push us down, what economic influence can push us up. It's all about probabilities. That's why we got risk management. That's why we have risk management. Oh man, speaking of risk management, I gotta what's the name? I need to go put a stop loss back on. I got to go put a stop loss back on this trade because I was doing my very first swing trade on the MES, and I learned today that at the close, it takes NinjaTrader takes your stop and profit target orders off. It cancels them at the close, so it leave you in the trade, but it cancels your stop and your profit target orders. So now I'm still in the trade naked, but guess what? That was a blessing from God because it went 2 points above my stop loss and it has reversed, and now I should be back positive in that trade. Let's go and see. Let's see it together. Let's go see it together. Let's go see if I'm still positive in that. I know I'm positive in the trade because I know where I made my entry at. But guess what? Because of God. Because look at God. I am back. I am back. Look at God. Won't he do it? Let me get this off the screen in case it shows some information that y'all don't need to be seeing. Okay. Look at God. I'm back in the green. I'm back in the green. So let me see what we got going on here. We just made a fair value gap. I'm not gonna I ain't gonna cover anything. I ain't gonna cover this down here to make it so that I can't lose the trade, because we got this fair value gap right there, and we are subject to come back into that. Now, I've never had to, let me see something. I've never had to put it back. I think you can come to orders, positions. You can come to positions and apply ATM. Yes, you can. Let me let y'all see this. I've never had to do this before in NinjaTrader. So it says, we trying this together. It says apply ATM strategy. Right. So I can go in and let me see. MES 3-to-1, 24 points. So that's gonna be an 8-point stop loss, 8 for 24. Let's see how this works. I'm scared to click this button, y'all. Let's see how this works. Click it. Boom! It worked. It worked. So now it put a is that 8 points? Why does that not look like 8 points? That is not 8 points. Oh, it did it from the price. It did it from the price now. I just learned something, because this is where I entered and it did it from the price now, because 53, where was the price when I clicked it? So 63 minus 8. What's 63 minus 8? It put it at 63.25. So 63.25 minus 8, 55.20. Yep. See, right there. So when I clicked it, it must have been like right here. When I right clicked on that, it must have been at this 55.25, and it put it in. We just learned something together, y'all. It put my ATM strategy. It put it 8 points from where the price was, and then it put it 24 points from where the price was. Now, I really don't want it to be that close. Okay, that's above that fair value gap. So I'll take that. I'm not gonna put it back up here where I initially had it right here. I can show y'all the picture where I initially had it, where I initially had the this is my chart for this right here. So I initially had the stop loss here, and then I put my target at the bottom of this swing low right here. So initially it was 36, 67, 75 was my original stop loss. So my original stop loss was here. Yeah, it was 2 points into this rejection block. Matter of fact, that's what it says. Stop loss 2 points inside rejection block. Right there. So stop loss 2 points inside rejection block, because I was giving it to the rejection block. And then if it went any further, I was done. But as you see, it came into the rejection block a lot further. So it went, I had it at 66.75, and then it went all the way up to 70.75. So that was 4 points. That was 4 points above my stop loss, and then turned around. So that's within 5 points. Shout out ICT. He always be like, give it like a 5-point cushion when he be talking about your trade. Give it like a 5-point cushion. So right now we got a fair value gap here. Let me see if I want to leave this here or if I want to push it back to where I originally had it. We got a breaking structure here, 15-minute breaking structure there, broke structure again. If we come back to the fair value gap, there's a tiny fair value gap there. There's one there, one up here. Either way it go, my stop was at, okay, my original stop would be above this fair value gap right here. I'm just go with my original stop and see how it play out. Nah, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. That's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there, and then I'm gonna put it back to my original target, which was here, 36.22. That was my original target. So I'm gonna go with that, and then I'll figure out when I want to see. But this too close for government work. If we come back to that fair value gap, that's too close to my target. I'm gonna go back to my original setup, what I had. I'm just going to the all original. Was it 66.75? 67.75. So it's 67.75. Boom. There you go. And then it was 36.22. 36.22.25. Is that the low? 36.22.25. Yes, that is. 36.22.25. What am I doing? I went the wrong way. All right. So now everything back. Everything back to the original. Everything is back to the original. That's a beep. That's all. Hey man, we just learned something together new. Y'all probably already knew that, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I just learned something. I don't know about y'all, but I just learned something. Hey, that's all I got. Tim Dog, get off the screen, man. That's all I got. You know what? Gooder than Michelle, can I come with you to get that refund? Hey, cool it. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you. What's going on, Faith? Sup, Tonio? Yeah, okay. We're about class action lawsuit. You know what happened in class action lawsuits? Everybody get like $3.27, and the lawyers get all the money. Yeah, hear me. How much does a swing on Ninja Trader cost? For Ninja Trader, to swing a MES, you need at least $1,100 in your account to swing one MES contract. You need at least $1,100 in your account to swing it. Day trade margin is $50 for the MES, and you got to have at least $1,100 in there to swing your account. What I learned today, right? What I learned today is that at close, it deletes the buy in the stop, the profit target in the stop. Anything outside of the opening of the position, it deletes it off. And y'all see I had to go back and put it back on. And I ain't really know how to do it, but I just kind of figured it out. And for anybody who missed that, you just go to position on the work thing, and you right click on it, and then it says apply ATM strategy. If you got ATM strategy in there, you just click apply. And then we learned that it applies it to the price where the price is then. It puts in your strategy for where the price is right then. Right. So yeah, that's all I got, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Man, if you don't move that stop back, I just put my stop to the original. That's what it was originally. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was originally. And through the grace of God, I got knocked out. And then I got an opportunity to be in the trade still. And it's in my favor now. Favor ain't fair. Hey, man. Oh, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome very much. Hey, that's it, man. I'm hungry as a hostage. I'm about to go eat me some leftover Little Caesars. I'll see y'all in the morning for the overnight price action. I appreciate y'all for sticking around and waiting for me to pull up late. I had events of Super Dad don't stop. If y'all praying tight, people pray for my sweetie, man. Got a lot going on at work. Y'all know how it is when you're on the 9 to 5, when you love your job, but your job just kind of get under your skin sometime. You know what I'm saying? Pray for my sweetie. I appreciate that, man. I'll see y'all in the morning at 9 o'clock for the overnight price action. Gone.